Alright, we got the tongue back in, so I had to take this out because the tongue of this wagon was had been applied too much weight to it, and so it got a distinct bend in it, making the front of it unnecessarily low or incorrectly gathered. So now I'm trying to put it back together, so I got to get those brackets into those slots. And on this side I'm okay, but I still got another 1/8 of an inch or so to go on that side. It sprung out a little bit when we were bending it up to weld it. So we bent it up and welded it right there along where that bend was, and then on the back side we put some reinforcing angle iron. Let's see if I can get a shot of that. So up in there to reinforce that. So now it's going to be fixed, welded, and strengthened. Hopefully I'll never put another load on it that heavy again. But now all we have to do is get the bolts back into those holes. And I did buy new bolts for that. The old ones were quite a chore to get out. And there's one of them. And that nut has been significantly altered just by rust. So I used 3 different sizes of sockets on that thing to get that off. Lots of heat, lots of WD-40 or the equivalent, and several hours to get that off. But now we got new bolts to replace this. We'll get those in to the back side of there once we get this thing sprung back into place. Now it may or may not come with just this ratchet strap. This is a pretty heavy duty one, but I may have to get my come along out to get that in. Right now I'm going to go get a wrecking bar, pry bar, or some other kind of thing to see if I can get that wrangled around and into that slot properly. But then just bolt it up. This thing will be as good as new, better than new, and be ready to haul loads again.